All right, welcome, folks. It's Drew and Bo back here with another episode of manafestdreadmtg.
This week we got Deadpool trading card versus Rohgahh Tevesh Szat. Doom of Fools. All right, I don't know if I'm on the player of the draw of this game. This was recorded a little while ago, but it's Steven versus myself. Also, shout out to Ramen Williams for the cool holder of our time clock and life totals there. 3D printing whiz, pulled out the calipers and made that look great. So I think we're resolving mulligans here. All right, I'm going first. So let's see. It looks like a Dread Fugue and a Black Cleave Cliffs.
The classic hand disruption.
Yeah.
Start.
All right, take the thing that lets him get the thing. So we take the tutor that ships back and forth.
What tutor is that? What is that whiteboarded now?
Yeah, it's from one of the unsets. It's from Eldraine originally, but you pay one, you have to do it at sorcery speed, then you give it to your opponent, and they can go search up what they want.
Wishclaw, yeah, Wishclaw Talisman.
Yep. All right, Steven starts with
the SpongeBob Swamp.
Yep.
And Shambling Ghast.
Yep. Simple enough. Look at me helping him out. Go and get him a treasure token. There you go, buddy.
Isn't it when it dies?
I believe so.
I believe it's when it dies you can give something -1/-1 or make a treasure.
Yep.
Is that one of those?
Oh, hey, look, it's Party Thresher. Everyone's favorite 1/4.
You know, I still remember reading that card in MH3 and being like, this card is terrible.
But it's not.
Looking at it in this form, this card is awesome.
Yeah, card's got a big butt on, and it does work for sure. Okay. So that is a Vault of Whispers. That is a Lotus Bloom with Suspend for 3. And then we've got a Bauble. I forget which one.
Conjured Bauble, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right. Just gonna sack it.
Put the card back on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Seems really good against Disruption. All right, and cuts down my Party Thrasher. Gets in there for 1.
You remember when Eggs was a thing in Modern?
I do. I remember it being a horrible play experience to play against. And, I'm glad that they banned it. And hey, look, it's him. Who doesn't love hymns? All right, that one. Now we're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That one. So we got the City of Traders and
City of Brass.
City of Brass and a Cling to Dust. It looks like
that's what I was gonna guess. It's either a Cling or a Dread Fugue.
Yeah, it's one of the two. Badlands.
Let's see if Steven has anything here. Okay.
Pokes me for 1. All right. Moving right along. Also, you see somebody grab our token library over there. Drew has been kind enough to build out a token library. There's like 80 of the most common tokens that are played in this format. Now we have them, and they're all alphabetized. So will they stay that way? I don't know. Watch future episodes to find out.
They weren't. Immediately after that, they were disheveled. But, we want to be able to put the correct and respective tokens on.
Yeah.
Onto this.
Our big thing is we're trying to get our production value to continue to go up and up and up. And I think everybody will be pleasantly surprised by weeks 3 and 4 of what we've got coming down the pike.
What you got for us, Bo?
I don't know. It's like I'm watching this live with you all over again. Like, oh yeah, what am I doing here? All right, fetching. My own Badlands. Makes sense.
What do we have for a follow-up? What's 4 mana? You going to Deadpool that Shambling Ghast?
Nah, it's Headliner Scarlet. Another awesome card from the Clue set. I gotta say, being a dedicated Duel Commander player now, I feel like I'm eating well with every single set. And Edge of Eternities will be no different, but it's nice that I get to look at all of the cards in context and be like, yeah, will this be good or not? So
no, it's great. And Headliner Scarlet was one that I was not expecting to be as Because as it is, and it made me lose a game when we were doing the Denver Muldrifters tournament.
Yep. That will be up next week as well. We've got a little change of pace from our first 2 weeks. We'll have 4 rounds of Magic next week, and we'll also have a set review for Edge of Eternity. So this will be very exciting stuff coming down. All right, we got a Quarry.
Lazatep Quarry?
Mm-hmm.
Another card that really good, as it turns out.
Hey, it's Kroxa. I'd like you to discard a card. Kroxa's so good.
It's so good, but also one of the worst worded cards.
Looks like Steven discards a gamble there, and then what am I doing here? Oh, I'll unearth my Party Thrasher. There we go.
Knowing that he's only got 1 card in hand, is there an argument for just getting the Kroxa back?
That's a fair point. I'm looking at it as I think at this juncture I have enough to Kroxa next turn, possibly. And my understanding of Rohgahh and Tevesh is that they need to have just a concentrated number of cards to actually go off. I mean, sometimes, they can have a Yogg Will and then go off what they have, but more often than not, they need to have a concentrated number of cards. I had the pleasure of playing against them, Rog Tev in the Denver Muldrifters against Nick, and really, really fun games, and I really enjoy it. I'm glad that there's there's multiple dedicated combo decks, but this one in particular is very powerful.
This one's sweet. After seeing LSV play it, I was very tempted.
All right, Fury kills it. Makes sense.
Now, is it... what's the other line of text with... the lady from Clue?
Oh, Scarlet. So in your upkeep, you get to exile a card face down, and you can choose to play it. There's no additional things. Like with Party Thrasher, you have to discard a card. So here I discard Den, and I get a Verdant Catacombs and a black-red check land. Dragon Skull? Yeah, I believe that one's from Doctor Who.
Yeah, so both Party Thrasher and Scarlet just being similar cards. It was just trying to figure out which one ends up being better, but I guess if there's no cost to a Scarlet, then yeah, that would make sense to get that one off the field.
It's another card from that set that I always try and jam.
Carnage Interpreter?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Card's awesome, but there's so many, as we've talked about, there's so many amazing 3-drops in this format. It's I'm really struggling to find a home for it in this deck because there's so many good value engines in here. Like some people will jam Bob and Caustic Bronco. Me, I went a different direction with Party Thrasher and Scarlet. But there's so many good value engines. It's just like, where do you draw the line?
It's so hard. All right, we got 4, some treasures. Play Tevesh.
So yeah, stick that back under Deadpool. Very cool.
And so does he make some tokens?
Or is he sacking something?
I mean, it's kind of what the Shambling Gas is for.
Right. I mean, especially when you've got a Fury holding it down. That can tangle with the Kroxa if need be. All right, we're going up.
Yeah, but I mean, if he ends up drawing any cards, you've got a Kroxa on the field with the attack trigger.
Yeah.
Makes it a little awkward.
It's funny I mentioned the library, but at this juncture, when we had created it, Drew and I had gone through everything. Like, we don't have Thrall tokens. So I purchased some. And those, in terms of tokens, they weren't Goblin Shaman expensive, but like, they're like $1.50 a piece. I was like, what the hell? But, no big deal. Anything to help the stream. All right, taps the top of it.
So you Swamp Cycle, get your Blood Crypt. I assume you jam with Kroxa, even though you know that it might trade with the Fury, but you're fueling the yard.
Cool. So I choose Lightning Skelemental over Flame Slash.
Okay.
Tough choice there, really. Take 2. I imagine I'm going to play Deadpool here, copy his Fury, and then...
Oh. Yeah, that seems kind of like a blowout.
Yeah. And also a mistap on my behalf because I should have left open an additional red so that I could play the Lightning Skelemental. I remember thinking to myself, like, whoops, look at that cool little token that I have there. That's been Deadpooled. Congratulations. We'll deal it there.
It's nice to know.
Yeah.
If you've got something that's been Deadpooled, like, it does feel like one of those memory issue things that does make it fairly difficult.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have something. I mean, you can turn the card upside down. You can do a lot of things, but
so just giving it a -1/-1 right now currently. Reasonable.
Get in there with your 1/4.
I mean, I'll get in there with the 5/5 against just a lowly 3/3 now. Doesn't have double strike anymore.
Seems much worse.
Yeah. And again, I'm pretty sure that I'm going at Tevesh just to cut out outs. Blocks, yep. And then I believe I may have missed a trigger there with Croxa as well. This is what happens when you play Magic after working a full day. I'm a project manager by trade, and sometimes getting late into the night, my brain can be a little bit of mush, so, forgive me. And here, I make the mistake because I was under the impression, wrongfully, that because Tevesh is a Planeswalker, that you can play both of them, but that's actually wrong. It's still partner rules, still abide. You have to only choose one. And if you've got something like a command beacon, you can ship it back to your hand and play it out that way, but I was wrong. So, we're all learning here more often. And I also remember thinking about that after the match, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that was wrong, but in the moment I was like, I'll just let it go by. Because I was, like I said, under the impression that you can play both of them. You can't. You can only play one of your partners. Doesn't matter if they're a different subtype, like a Planeswalker or a creature.
Just for that game.
Just for that game. Yeah. Just for this match, I believe, yeah. And to your point, yes, just for that game. So if you choose to play Rog, you can only play Rog. If you do Tevesh, you can only do Tevesh for that game.
Yeah.
Unless you have, like I just said, a command beacon that lets you put it back in your hand.
Case of the Stash Skeleton.
Get that 2/1 on skeleton that can't block. All right, going to game 2. I think the 5/3 double striker was enough for Steven to see the writing on the wall. All right, Steven's going first.
Start out with a peep dog.
Mm-hmm.
Can we use it for anything?
There's that Wishclaw Talisman. And you'll notice here that I switched from Deadpool to Croxa, game 2, as you're allowed to do, so long as your commander has the same color identity. Deadpool, more often than not, is just dead cardboard against combo decks or the Planeswalker decks of the format. Croxa is very good. You typically bring in Croxa against Lear, this deck, the first sliver. I mean, anything where you want hand disruption. That's really where the swap shines. Steven's in the tank.
Well, it's so hard to pilot this red-black deck. Like, you have to know the list in and out. You have so many tutors, so many good ways to be able to find the cards.
Yeah, and to Steven's credit, this was his first time playing the deck. He had seen the LSV video and wanted to jam it. And, like I said, this is a very friendly meta up here at the Nerd Store, and we're all trying to just learn the formats and all the nuances. All right, Badlands of his own.
Yeah, just getting that one card discarded is just going to make Steven's life a hell of a lot more difficult here.
Yeah.
It feels like you need as many cards as possible. And I don't know what you could possibly tutor for, whether it's off the Wishclaw or do anything to just kind of set up. I mean, if you've got anything, well, that's a start.
Suspends the profane. All right. Living our best life here again, so we continue with the match. Draw for turn.
Basic swamp, maybe.
Ghost Vacuum. Okay, well, Not bad. And a him. Listen, if he can have Wishclaw Talisman twice, I can have him twice, right? All right. I suppose in hindsight, it would have been easier to just say, hey, you keep that one.
This is the one that you keep?
Yeah. So I get a Ritual and a Rishadan Port. And again, while he does have multiple tutors coming off, or the ability to use them, the vacuum really helps with the Yogg Will line, so...
And here he draws a Beseech the Queen with 0 swamps.
Yep.
I don't think he needs more tutors.
I don't think he needs more tutors either. I think he needs just a critical mass of spells to go off.
I mean, what do you tutor for in this situation? Like, how do you combat this when you're this far behind? You're not actively progressing the board state or really applying pressure or anything. So, do you know that it's going to happen eventually? Do you just preemptively get a removal spell? Do you try and get a hand disruption spell that slow you down?
I don't know. I think those are fair questions to ask right now. He's pondering if he's going to cast that Jessica's Will. And obviously, if he plays Rog, he gets both modes. But we'll see what he does here.
I didn't realize that was a Jessica's Will.
Yeah. Got to learn all those alternate arts.
That card's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, screw it. I'm going to send it. So we'll have 1 black mana for I'm going to play... Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yes. Play Rock Cypher.
We're going back, thinking about it.
I'm really in the tank here.
See...
So you got 1 floating. All right.
Yeah.
He's like,
okay, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
Get that guy out first.
There you go.
So what do you have?
It's
5 cards?
looking like a bit of a whiff. He's got a Sokazan. Maybe a Soul Guide Lantern. I can't quite tell the art on that.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Vault to Whispers. Taps the vault.
Unless it's just a mana rock of sorts.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So I'll go down to 4. And Wishclaw Talisman.
So it's got really not much else to do here. He's still just got that Beseech in hand, but he's got a Profane Tutor coming off. Does he want to activate the Wishclaw?
Yep. Gives me the Wishclaw.
Get any card your heart desires.
Anything. Could be a boat.
How much we've wanted one of those.
Yeah. And again, to Steven's credit, he's just learning the deck. So, you know, it's one thing to watch the video a couple times or watch a number of videos a couple times. It's another thing to actually have it physically in your hands and have to figure out the lines that you need to make it work.
Yeah, and this is not... I don't think that this is an easy deck by any means to be able to just kind of pick up and go.
Agreed.
You definitely need your practice with it, and so...
It's a powerful deck.
It is a very powerful deck.
It's a very, very powerful deck. It's like, you know, in the hands of somebody that's really seasoned with it, it appears like it's a scalpel. You know what I mean? Like, you can just get what you need in the instance, and, you know, that's pretty awesome.
When it's one thing in Legacy, you get a couple, like, 1-0s here and there for the Storm deck, but, I mean, for the most part, you can kind of chain some things together, but in a, you know, 100-card format, everything is 1-ofs.
Yes.
You know, it makes your decision so much more impactful and important, and just memorizing the deck list, figuring out what's in there, what to tutor for. And here, I mean, I feel like he just needs cards.
Yeah, I feel like he just needs cards. That looks like an Underworld Breach. In fact, I'm 100% certain that's an Underworld Breach with an alternate art. I think is like one of the recent Secret Layers too.
So Breach here to be able to get Jessica's Will again and spin again.
Yeah.
He gets 1 activation off, or 1 spell, I suppose, off of this Breach.
Okay. So use the 2 red.
That's the thing too, is, you know, you're staring down a ghost vacuum, so it's like, oh, you're going to put that on the stack? Well, let me just get rid of the most, important card in your yard at that moment.
I forgot about the ghost vacuum already. It's rough.
That's fair. Yeah, let's eat that one. Let's get rid of that will.
Well, shit. I'll use
Now, the graveyard looks much worse.
Oh, yeah.
draw two.
Use one.
Nothing to do on that.
Sack.
You're good to go.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What is that card?
Yeah,
Some
magic.
altar of sorts.
Something.
Pass the turn.
I think he's just going to have to ship it back to me. Yep.
In your upkeep with the trigger on the stack.
All right.
I'm going to flash in an opposition agent.
What is it?
I get to, when you search, I get to.
Although, again, to be fair to Steven, he's
to your hand.
not necessarily poised to go off, but
Unless you can kill it in response.
he has, I believe, yeah, this is me saying, hang on.
Oh,
With
no.
that, I'd like to Oppo agent.
Dude,
Coming off the stack.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Oh,
that's rough.
yeah.
And then I get to search your
We're
library.
going to do this in your upkeep with that suspend trigger on the stack.
So you're responding to the suspend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Saying, what's in your hand? Okay, we've got Grinding Station of Beseech and another land. And then I'm thinking, what do I go get? And in my head, I'm like, let's take one of his lines out from underneath him. So I'm pretty sure I wind up taking Tendrils.
These are all very good storm cards.
What would you take?
I mean, he doesn't have too much of a graveyard yet, so I don't think you need to take Yogwill unless your hand is really slow and you're just trying to be
This up, and I will ship it back over.
preventative, but Tendrils being one of the bigger win cons are
Timing restrictions still apply, so
is probably the best option.
Yeah.
and everything else.
I feel that's the appropriate take there as well. It's just like, hey, let's take the Tendrils and then never cast said Tendrils and never give him an opportunity to
Yeah.
put it back in any of his zones.
Not sure if there's a grape shot in the deck, but I mean, he has to work so much harder to be able to get that off.
I just realized what that card is. It's Skull Clamp.
Oh,
That's what he
Jesus.
equipped his Zerog with. Okay.
Play the pathway.
Yep, there's the Skull Clamp in better view now.
I don't think I've ever seen that art of a skull clamp.
I think it's from Fallout, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure we'll get a new one from, Spider-Man in the next 2 months with all the precons.
Hey, they just started spoiling cards.
Yeah, I know.
Some
Today.
of them actually don't look too bad.
No, pretty interesting.
Deadly Disputes here, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I mean, he's turning through. He's getting cards.
Yeah,
You've just got a 3-2?
that's it. A lot of pressure on the board from my side of the table.
You're not flashing back that Crooks any.
No, I'm not.
Escaping.
Although, to be fair, I have unearthed it in the past, or animated dead if you had to. All right, the tap command tower. And, all right, Detective's Phoenix. I love this card. This card always overperforms for me.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with that card as well.
Hey, I'm going to go search up something.
And Disruption?
I think so. I don't know. Maybe Duress? Maybe Thoughtseize?
I mean, if you got 1 mana open, are you trying to sandbag something? Oh. A Blood Moon's kind of tempting, I'm not going to lie.
It is pretty tempting.
I mean, he's a red deck, but shutting off all of his black cards and... Again, that Beseech is... There's really little point to casting that anytime soon.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, I guess you can get something that costs 0.
I could.
Well, I'm saying with the Beseech.
Right. But what would you get?
And that's the thing. A Lotus Bloom?
Yeah. All right.
Urza Sagas, maybe start pumping.
Hitting for 5. All right. That's a much better clock. That's a 4-turn clock, as opposed to a 7-turn clock.
No, the Phoenix has been super impressive.
the fact that you get to bestow from hand as well, although it's a little weird, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, I need to collect evidence to bestow it. But yeah, card's awesome.
Oh, yeah, and bestow 6 is nothing.
No.
Super easy to do.
Very easy to do.
Giving something haste is really, like, can be super backbreaking depending on what it is, you know?
For sure.
Haste out a Kroxa.
It's one of those things, too, where, like, having played with Deadpool or any commander, really, is like sometimes if you have the Detective's Phoenix in hand, you let your Deadpool die, knowing full well that you're going to use it to collect evidence and send it back to another zone. If, you know, it feels like you're cheating at that point. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to, or using a Deadpool as an additional card to escape to Kroxa. It's like, oh, yeah, those are things that work.
Okay, we play Crystal Vein. Land, I feel, is very underappreciated.
I do,
and
too.
I think should be played in
more decks.
Yes.
Yes. So this looks like Collective Brutality. And is he doing one mode or multiple modes? Okay, looks like it's going to be... I don't know. We're deciding here. Okay, just killing. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, it can be a swamp. It can be a Badlands.
I suppose to be fair, I'm like, well, let's put that more in the middle so you don't forget it after this game.
Seems like he's asking a question about Lake of the Dead.
Yeah.
How it works.
Lake of the Dead is such a cool card.
Oh, God. So insane.
Yeah. Back in the day, I had the opportunity that my grandparents took me to a Jewel Osco. For those of you in the Midwest, you'll know what that is.
I don't.
Exactly. For out here in Colorado, what is Jewel Osco? And they bought me a pack of alliances. And what I had cracked was the Lake of the Dead. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. Both of them being hardcore Catholics. They're like, what'd you get? And I was like, oh, no, not that.
All right. Final activation of Wishclaw.
Yeah, I don't know what he gets here.
That's a pretty good one.
Blood plus Drowner. Go ahead.
Should have tapped differently too.
You're learning.
Get a wheel.
Don't worry about it. You're learning.
I mean, I could see, he's at 15. There he goes. Gets Necropotence. Okay.
Oh, that seems good.
Yeah, that seems like you've got some room to play with here.
For sure. It's not to say you can't beat me now.
I love that card's legal in this format.
No, it seems
I played the crystal for
as fair as Necropotence can be. You know, it
Right.
seems like a really good addition to these types of archetypes and these storm decks.
Yeah.
Without, like, obviously very good, but haven't seen it be too oppressive or anything just yet.
Right.
It's a lot harder to draw and sculpt a perfect grip when you've just got a bunch of singletons.
Yeah, exactly. It's Grinding Station.
Oh, we didn't have the triple black.
So when it comes in, does it see itself? Do you get to mill?
It sure does.
Yep. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way that works. So that's a Great Furnace, a
I think it was
Duress.
a
Yep.
We're going to fetch, go down to 18. We're going to get our Raucous Theater.
Hey, that's me eating something. Get rid of that. All right.
Take out one of his tutors.
Mm-hmm. Fetch with Bloodstained Mire. Raucous Theater. Again, I love the Surveillance. It will not surprise me if in the next 5 to 10 years we have singleton swamps that surveil or islands that surveil as well.
Would they enter tapped?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. But I thought a lot of people slept on them. Or like the number that was going to be played, like, oh, maybe it'll be, be Control Decks 1. In Modern, I was playing 3 in Orzhov Sewers or Black White Value, and I was like, this feels like the appropriate amount.
No, I agree. I've been enjoying having 3 in mine.
Yeah.
At least for that deck.
So I'm saying I'd like to eat.
Klingen.
Let me cling in here.
I mean, I feel like Steven...
Underworld Breach.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that seems like a
I
really
feel
good
like
one.
he doesn't have a whole lot of great things in the yard right now.
And this is me bringing back Kroxa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that is 5 cards. I'd like you to discard a card, please.
I'll let you choose.
Yeah.
Just get that siege out of there, dude. Oh, okay. He does have 1 swamp. I'm sorry, I missed the Badlands.
Sure.
It's really in the tank about what to give up.
And then I'll ship it back over to you.
Do we know what that other one... Well, wait. This is grinding station tapped. Well, I guess he might not have known that it's supposed to untap itself.
When it does the mill.
No. When it
enters,
when
yeah.
it enters, it triggers itself, so you get to untap it.
Yeah, Magic cards are not templated like that anymore. All right, shipped it back.
So he's at 13. He's under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
8 damage coming across. I mean, you could Necropotence for 4, but then if you have any haste threat, he's in danger. So it's Necropotence starting to look
A little rancid.
a little risky.
A little rancid. But then again, you're the combo deck, right? And you're already down a game, so it's like, what outs are you going to play to?
Yeah, and I mean, at that point, does he? Yeah, he's got 3 black sources, so he can cast it.
Yeah, he's got Vault the Pathway and the Badlands, so he can cast it.
I was gonna say I would just go for it and just sit at 1, and then I just saw you looking at your hand, staring at a pyrokinesis.
Yeah.
Yep. Sacrifice that. Cool.
Hey, look at those sweet Thrall tokens.
I mean, they'll chump block a Kroxa for sure.
They will. All right, Lake of the Dead, so you got to sacrifice. Sacrifices the Badlands.
Sure. Draw 2.
Okay.
You got it.
And then grinding station. Oh no, sorry, it's an artifact. That's good.
Okay, draw 2.
Quit.
So you're good.
I'll eat your...
You know, when I first started with this format, I was like, oh, Skull Clamp only goes in decks where it can profitably sack on the regular. And then you play this format, you're like, no, goes in just about every deck.
Well, and you kind of discussed that with your Choco review.
Yeah.
Spirit Guide.
You know, just a bunch of these little things like Skull Clamp, Ghost Vacuum. 2 of those cards are out, and Shadow Spear.
Yep. Shadow Spear's so good.
Urza Saga, just things that are just free to include in all of these decks.
All right, we're pitching a Simian Spirit Guide to Pyrokinesis to get rid of that and clear up the board so we can come over
Trigger this
the top,
this is going here. This is going at your face.
consulting the grip. All right, declaring attacks.
Anything else?
Saying that's going to Crocus. Crocus is going to Tevesh. Phoenix is going to hand. You've got a discarded card. Discards a defense grid. Okay. So,
Card wasn't going to do anything.
no. Taking 2 down to 11. And then I'm pretty sure I'm just shipping the turn back. Unless I've got another play. I don't know. Let's see.
Got plenty of open mana, unless... I mean, you could activate Ghost Vacuum, but not going to do anything.
No. Plays his own Bloodstained Mire. I wonder what he has in his hand. Is that a Sudden Edict? I can't tell.
Probably not great.
3.
We're just going to play it out.
Just jam it out. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Resolves.
I mean, right now that's a total of 8 coming across the top, so you can take
Yeah, but
2, maybe 3. So you got a blocker.
also got to make sure that you don't discard a land.
Yep.
Otherwise, he's staring down lethal.
Yeah.
So go to my yes.
All right.
All right. Draw 2.
Come on.
Sure. I'll draw 2.
Sure. You get a draw 2.
And then they just go to my hand.
What are we flashing in?
That's priority.
4 mana? Oh, Sokenson.
Yep. Making 2 little Hasty spirits. And that's enough to get the concession. Please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.